Pull it up. Let me know if you see it.
It's on familyties.org, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Can you hear sound?
I'm checking.
Hello, hello, hello.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
Chat's working.
Well, this is a different
Notice it.
fucking.
Can you
Well, I was
copy?
just gonna talk.
Can you copy all the links or the copy the link, put it in the FT chat or the general chat? Ugh. What do you know, Mike? It's the only two that know ball here.
Hey, yep.
So I feel like I might have
True. Just getting easy.
fucked up. I'm glad I noticed that halfway through before we started.
What?
I didn't crop my shit correctly. It's as good as it's getting. There we go. Oh, copy it in Discord. Put it in Discord too.
I did just put it. I put it in the FT Discord.
You're gonna have to be my
Chat reader.
Oh, my PC is fucking bucket.
What am I gonna have to be?
What do you mean?
You said I'm gonna have to be your.
Chat reader.
Oh, okay. I was right. Did you just lose my cam?
So I can't do that. All right. Yeah, because I was gonna have something up to read shit off of, but alrighty, let's go ahead and let's just jump into this thing. What's up, family? Welcome back here to We Know Ball, episode 6 here, and slim pickings tonight. We got some guys, got the flu, got the stink bug, whatever you want to call it. So just the duo at it tonight. You know, my co-host Mike Desi, aka the New York Giants' biggest delusional fan here tonight, and then myself here,
Biggest
CEO
delusional Bengal fan.
CEO of Family Ties. Um,
Maybe.
not much of an introduction needed for me.
Maybe the CEO of Family Ties COD. That's about it.
But let's go ahead. Let's jump right on into our very first slide, which we have starting off with the gripe session. I'm gonna give it for the mic here. Let's not take 15 minutes. All right, let's get to the point here.
Shane Bowen's got to go, or someone's got to take the play sheet out of his hand when there's 30 seconds left in the game and we have a field goal or less lead. So we're going to have to start doing something differently when we got a lead with less than 30 seconds to go, because the prevent defense isn't great. Something that's not highlighted, everybody talks about how Bo Nix was great. Bo Nix did this. Bo Nix, when he completed the pass to Marvin Mims going over the middle of the field, this motherfucker was not even meaning to throw him the ball. And 95% of the time in the NFL, if you miss throwing the ball over the middle of the field, when the team's running prevent defense, it's going to be a duck and it's going to be going the other way. But no, it landed right in Marvin Mims' lap because he just randomly turns around while he's running a clear out route. And then, then credit to him, he gave Cortland Sutton a shot when he was running a corner route or the fucking slot fade or whatever he did. But our secondary is absolutely barbecue chicken. Paulson Adebo's hurt. Thank God. I never thought I'd say it. I'm happy Deonte Banks is on the field because I think he's a better corner than him. Paulson Adebo's a waste of $60 million. The guy's absolutely fucking horrific. The offense, I don't got much I could say. Dart, he had a bad turnover.
Cost him the game right there.
Yeah.
That was a turning point in the game. Bad turnover, young quarterback. He was giving me throwbacks to. I mean, even in the drive where they went down, he scored the touchdown, took the lead back. He threw like 3 questionable balls that could have been picked. And for people in here, and Mike knows, I'm an Ole Miss fan. I watched that a handful of times at Ole Miss, trailing in a game. I don't know
what have a drive.
I don't know what it is with him. I mean, he gets bailed by a drop pick he threw in the double coverage. It was PI on Riley Moss, but I mean, it was still an underthrown ball. It was PI, but I don't know if they should have thrown it because I don't even think that ball is catchable. But it was Moss was on him. It's a 50-50 call, but they got down the field with him not looking good. You know what I mean? He threw a couple questionable balls and gave me really throwbacks to his last year at Ole Miss when they lost to Florida in the swamp. He threw 3 picks in 3 minutes, just chucking the ball up in double coverage on the field while they were losing.
Yeah,
it seemed like the nerves got to him too much. Rookie quarterback. I mean, he's looked great at times throughout the year. He's managed the offense really well. He hasn't done anything super crazy. He's made some good plays.
I wouldn't say that. He's his ability to avoid sacks and
he's a game manager right now, as Cam Newton would say. He's not. He's a game manager.
I think it's polar opposite. I think he's the reason we're in football games.
Because he runs the offense smooth. That's managing the game. He's managing the offense the way he's supposed to be.
Yeah, but he's making plays that not many other guys in this league can make.
Who?
Him is the amount of scats, Jesus Christ. The amount of sacks that he escapes.
Okay, Lamar gets out of that as many. Joe Burrow's got the best pocket presence in football. He's good, but he's. I'm not getting into that whole debate with you, but he's not. He has not been anything special. He has not played a game from the start, from quarter 1, drive 1 to the end of the game where it's wow, he just threw for 350, this, that, and the other. No, they're winning football games. He's throwing for under 200 yards.
But look what he has. He doesn't have anything. He might as well have me and you at receiver.
Wan'Dale Robinson's a pretty good guy. Theo Johnson, I know Slayton. How long is he out for you guys?
Also, you're gonna say he didn't do anything,
right?
I mean, he uses his legs also.
Yeah, you're not wrong, but I'm saying I don't know. I just don't think. I think he's playing well. He's doing what he needs to do as a rookie. I think he's got a very high ceiling from what we've seen so far. Like what you said, a bad New York team. But I just don't think so far he hasn't played a clean, good game in his 4 starts. Against the Chargers, it was he made a couple good plays. He threw for 115 yards. Then you go to the Saints.
The Philly game. The Saint game was a disaster class by every single player
And then
other
he
than him,
played.
in
I
my
feel like he
opinion.
played okay in that Philly game, but that Philly game was like over with at half. Like that, it was like
No, it wasn't,
it felt like it was. It was surprising,
bro.
and also New York's defense stepped up and helped them out a lot. How many yards did he have throwing in that game?
I just checked. I think he threw for just under 2 or over 2.
So he's still, like I'm saying, like that's not like elite level quarterback to me. Is
But
throwing under 200 yards and winning football games.
but goes into Denver. Like
And
that's
what
one of
plays
the best.
great for 3 quarters and then loses in the football game.
Jackson Dart. When Jackson Dart left the football field, he was winning a football game. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it's a bad loss for New York. It is. You know I'm a Jackson Dart fan, but I don't know. It's I think that kicker, you guys cut him. I mean, I think that's the only thing you can really yap about is your defense giving up 30 points in a quarter and
33.
kicker missing 2 PATs and
He's cut. He's gone. I'll be honest. I've forgotten about him. I don't want anything to do with him. You know, probably shouldn't. But like, look, we're in New York. Like, if someone wants to go outside, yeah, sure, so be it.
yeah,
Fucking give him a couple.
Yeah, I don't think that guy's ever going to be in New York ever again. I don't think, for his safety, I don't think that guy should ever go to New York ever. If anybody recognizes him, he's going to get hot dogs and pizza slices thrown at him.
I promise it's worse.
Because I think that game for you guys is like it should be
turn the season around.
It should have been. You guys should be 4-0 in the Dart era.
Yeah, the Scatterboo fumble against the Saints.
The 5 fumbles against the Saints. Forget the 1. What about the 5?
The Scatterboo one was the biggest one.
Yeah, but it's just, I mean, it's the New York Giants. Like I said, 2 good things can't happen back to back in New York.
It's all right.
It's a tough loss.
Is,
Stop. Don't get on it.
No. I'm not getting on the Giant train right now yet. We don't have our pick'ems for this week yet. But
all right, let's hop over to the let's go to the next little weekly recap.
Jordan Tyson and Malik Neighbors about to eat. That's his name, right?
Malik Neighbors.
Next year.
We're talking about next year already. We're down bad. All right, so we're going to Game 7 recap. Any game that sticks out to you?
I mean,
one. I'll say one. Which game?
Game to me, Indiana Jones kind of going in and laying bell to S.
Charger. I'll be honest. I'll be real. I did not watch any of the 4:00 games because I was watching the Giants play. I didn't watch any other games, so I didn't watch that game, Green Bay or San Fran. I don't watch those games.
I mean, I was also watching the Giant game, but I was, I'm always panning through, looking at everything. And yeah, Daniel Jones, I mean.
What's up, Jake? What up, Grant?
New York refs.
Yeah, Mike's a bad co-host reading the chat. I have to check on my phone.
Yeah, sorry. New York refs, yeah. But shut up, Jake. You have the best offense and the worst defense in the NFL, possibly. So
whoa, best offense is a stretch.
Is it really though?
It might be. What's the game?
But,
so Indiana Jones, he looked good.
Yeah, no, he looked good. I mean, Jonathan Taylor's looks like the best running back in football. And I mean, Shane Steichen's kind of just done a great job. There was something that I watched. It was tape from the Chargers game. It was like how they reacted, and it was like a 3rd and 18 that the Colts had, and it's literally film room studying. They saw that the corner who's supposed to play the deep third, like, comes down if someone runs a crossing route over the middle. So they had Alec Pierce go on a fucking post corner.
Yeah.
No, he ran a post corner from the slot, and they still had the guy on the dig. And I mean, it was just kind of a coaching difference, I think, in that game. It's like you could be like, 38-24, it wasn't close. This game was a blowout. Like, it was.
Yeah, Chargers struggling as of late. They were rolling hot they were rolling hot till they rolled into MetLife.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. The Giants broke the Chargers.
Injuries got a lot to do with that. I know that offensive line's banged up. Game to me that sticks out. Uh, Rams Jacksonville.
Oh yeah, that was belt to ass. I mean, I
Like
was blowing bubbles during it, but
I watched that game because I'm a normal human being. I wake up at a good time. But holy I've been saying I didn't think Jacksonville was good for so long. I've been saying it like I wasn't sold on them, whatever. And then they go in, they beat the Chiefs there in Arrowhead. Was it Arrowhead? No, they beat them at home. They beat them at home in
yeah,
Jacksonville, and I I don't know. I still wasn't sold on them, but I'm like I don't know. Like they dragged me in just a little bit. I was buying on the stock, and then my stock completely sold. I just don't think this is a good football team. I don't think Trevor Lawrence is that good. I don't know. I haven't seen ETN really pop off since the beginning of the year either. But I mean,
the run game slowed down tremendously.
yeah, it's just the Rams to me they're a couple plays away from probably having maybe one loss. I think they're 5-2 if I'm not mistaken. Like
They're a
they
blocked field goal away.
yeah. So like they're they're a good football team. That was surprising. I was expecting because that's a tough team, and Jacksonville is one of the higher. But they were one of the top 5 teams like in standings wise in the AFC, and they just get absolutely fucking whooped like tremendously. So that was a game that
Good.
surprised me, and then I'm gonna talk about it now, just because I need to, because I watched it. The noon games on Sunday were freaking abysmal. Like I was legit flickering through, like praying that there was a game somewhere, because Philly, Minnesota, it looked close. Minnesota was up the entire game. New England, Tennessee, don't even turn it on. Cleveland, Miami, like that game was a snooze fest. Tua was out there just chucking shit up. And the Carolina Jets game, God, my eyes were bleeding. I was begging to watch good football at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock on Sunday. Those games were all abysmal. But the New York Jets, they are so bad. And
I think they could lose to a college team.
like it's Justin Fields. I've seen a lot about him. Is like he gets the ball right, snaps it. He's got his read, and then like if your read's not there, you go to the check down, right? What does he do? He likes to hold on to the ball and like pray something's gonna like open up. Like he plays like a college quarterback. Like I don't know. I mean, I know Caleb Williams has fallen off a little bit, but maybe that's what Chicago saw with him, and that's why they opted to go a different way. But he's looked fucking terrible. I don't even know who's playing quarterback for him this week. But Jets, I can't wait to watch them beat the Bengals here on Sunday, because it's gonna just absolutely sell all my stock on them. T-Law hasn't really ever shown flashes to me, even in their best wins, I think. Yeah, like I said, I think T-Law is okay. I don't think he's anything special, but no, that Jacksonville team, I think we're about to see a fall down. But
I'm gonna check right now. Actually, who do the Jags have this week?
also, I just want to go back while you're looking that up, because I know Sketchy's in chat. Do you guys remember week 3 or whatever, maybe week 4? You guys were all saying Chiefs aren't making the playoffs, this, that, and the other. Chiefs are the best team in the AFC already, just like that.
No, they're not.
They're the best team in the AFC. Who's the best team?
Huh? Give me the Colts.
No. I'm not buying the
Jags
Colts.
Play this week?
They might be on.
No, they're on bye.
They might be on a bye, but who do they play next week?
They got a gimme game next week. They get
Titans.
to go to Oakland.
Oh yeah, they're yet again. I was just talking about the Chiefs, but that game was belt to ass. That game was the Kansas City looked like they're back to me. Offense is healthy. All the weapons are back out there. Mahomes, I think he might be having one of his best years in the last 2 or 3 years, like numbers wise, when it comes to he's not turning the ball over. Like he's actually really like, you hate to say it, but I mean you got to respect it at some point. He's having a really good year. I think they're the team to beat in the AFC. I think they're the team to beat in the AFC until they don't make the Super Bowl, which they've been to the last 5. I'm not sold on Buffalo at all, and I'm not sold on Indiana Jones in a playoff game. But I mean, the offense put up numbers there. What other game was kind of? I mean, Tampa Bay. Let's talk about Tampa Bay.
I was gonna bring it up. I was gonna say it's the first game that Baker Mayfield has looked human. He missed a couple of big time throws to Ibuka. He had him down the field where it could have made things a little interesting, a little more interesting with some time left. Like I think he missed one in the third and one in the fourth. Just something that he hadn't done all year was miss those deep shots, and he wasn't perfect today. And without Bucky Irving, without Chris Godwin, now they're without Mike Evans for
portion of the season.
Probably till like week 15 at least. So I mean, look, it's kind of going to be on him. Bucky Irving already got ruled out for this week, and so did Chris Godwin. So he's going to have to really just kind of lead this team.
Are you sold on Tampa Bay? Like even healthy?
Yeah, strictly. Well, like
because I feel like Baker's had to play like hero ball to have like to win their first 3 weeks of the year. Didn't he lead 3 game-winning drives or fourth quarter? It was.
I think every win that they had was a fourth quarter comeback.
Yeah,
fourth quarter game-winning drive out of Baker.
So I mean, and if Baker's not on it, I just don't think Baker. I love Baker. I love his mentality. I love the ways he plays the game, but I just don't think that's sustainable football. Like this is a game where I say that this is my game of the week pick: Denver or Tampa, Detroit. It's because it's playoff. It's the closest thing we're going to see to playoff football until playoff football. And I think that's just where the coaching difference comes in with like a team like Detroit versus Tampa Bay, and also the personnel. Like, I'm just not sold on Tampa Bay, to be completely honest.
Yeah, fair. But another thing that kind of stood out.
Yeah, bring it up. Talk about it.
Well, no, I was actually going to say how we were talking about how the Browns earlier in the year, they were wasting a generational defense. But the Houston Texans defense might be better than the Cleveland defense. And that score is strictly because of that defense. The defense forced 4 turnovers and lost.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but we were getting on them, and we didn't have the pod last week, due to someone being at the Bengals game and sketchy with some computer issues and everything. But the CJ Stroud fraud talks need to start happening because you're getting on T-Law, you're getting like that.
I was on it week 1 and week 2. I can't keep carrying all the narratives. You got to start bringing up other narratives other than Giants winning the Super Bowl. Like you got to bring something up.
Oh no, we're tanked for Jordan Tyson at this point.
But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I don't really watch Houston football. What the fuck is wrong with that offense?
What, the Houston? Well, Nico Collins went out at the end of the game.
They've sucked all year. Forget this week.
But I don't know what the fuck's going on. They've had this problem since last year. They can't run the ball. CJ Stroud's running for his life almost the entire time. And I mean, just he's kind of been almost careless with the ball, and you'll like this reference. It's kind of like me playing Madden. He's legitimately just saying fuck it and throwing a go ball to one of his random players.
No.
Sketchy, to answer your question, no, we cannot make a wild card spot. We are officially cooked. This was kind of a must-win game. It was had to have it. Do I think we'll get to. I'll talk about the Giants later on when we talk about with our picks. But this Houston Texan team, the defense is fucking phenomenal. The defense scored 6 points, strip sack in the end zone. Will Anderson strips it, recovers it. And on the other side, I mean, no bullshit. They lost to Jackson Smith and Jigba. That was the only thing that worked for this Seattle offense. I know you were sleeping during this game because the shit finished at 1:30 in the morning.
Yep, I was blowing bubbles.
But fucking, it was kind of JSN or nothing. It was some checkdowns, but it was big moments. JSN was getting open. Didn't matter if it was Derek Stingley or someone else on him. He was there.
I will say this. There's a few guys that I'm wrong about year to year. JSN was on the no draft fantasy team, not touching them. This, that, and the other's been a number 3, maybe, number 2 last year with Lockett, DK. Wasn't sold on him being a number 1 in Seattle. Yeah, I was wrong. That guy, he's a problem. He is
Seattle is
he is legitimately a problem.
Sketchy, I'm going to have to tell you to put down the bottle of vodka because Seattle is not the best team in the NFC.
Seattle's a top 3 team in the NFC for sure.
Who you got him out of?
I think I'd go Detroit. I don't know. Stay tuned to wait, well, that's another segment. It's another segment. You got that segment later.
All right, fair, but all I'm saying is having them top 3 in the NFC, in my opinion, is a little wild.
They're a good football team, 5-2. I can hate it. Nah, fuck you. How about them Bungles? How about the Icy Hot Bowl?
Yeah. All I'm gonna say is, yeah.
What?
This number in Cincinnati, it's 7-11. He's always open. Just throw him the ball 20 times a game, and you know what? It's gonna work.
Yeah, you gotta think like, this makes me so frustrated with the Bengals. Is like, I was thinking about it a little bit, like obviously watching the preseason games, this, that, and the other, and like it sucks. You actually have to think about who your backup quarterback is when you have somebody like Joe Burrow, like talent wise. You're like, who's our backup in case Joe gets hurt, because it's happened a couple times. But dude, Jake Browning was almost like, to me, watching the preseason games, was like, dude, he is terrible. Like, I was almost wanting them to take Ritter because Ritter's a younger, more athletic quarterback. But they stick with Jake. Joe gets hurt. Jake looks like shit. They bring in a vet who can throw the ball, who can read a defense and throw a 10-yard out. And the team looks completely different. And I give it to Aaron Rodgers. Threw the shit out of the ball. Bengals defense without Trey Hendrickson. I mean, wow, no pass. Talk about no pass rush, but DJ Turner on the other
throw.
DJ Turner on the other side in the secondary. I mean, he's literally like a top 7 corner in the league, I think. Like, his grades are tremendous. I think he leads pass deflections. His PFF grade when passed to is like in the 20s or 30s. And they benched Cam Taylor-Britt and told DJ Turner to guard him all week. Or all night. Sorry, not all week. And he gave up that one big catch to DK on the first drive on the 3rd and 13 or whatever. But other than that, you didn't see DK's name that much the rest of the game. And Flacco does what Flacco does, man. This guy is a nonchalant quarterback, and he was getting hype in that game, having a lot of fun in Paycor. So I'm happy with that Bengals win. That was a huge win for them, kind of like the Giants. It was a must-have-it game. City showed out for the Thursday night whiteout. But other than that, what are you looking at? What are you reading into?
I'm checking the PFF grades for the season because I'm kind of curious. But it's being a little difficult to find. So I'm just going to look at the cornerback rankings. Oh, never mind. I got to subscribe to PFF Plus if I want that. So never mind. But no, yeah, he definitely has been good.
I think he leads the NFL in pass deflections. Has a couple picks there too. He had that one strip come out on DK on the sideline. Geno Stone kind of helped with that, coming and laying his shoulder and whatnot. But then he almost had the second or the first one. He kind of ran the route for DK, and A-Rod just kind of threw it up there. And Jordan Battle was high safety over the top, came over. Him and Battle were both diving for the ball, and Jordan came down with it. But he's been unbelievable, playing really well. Just while we're doing the show, Logan, they're putting the rookies out there. So Logan Wilson has kind of been designated as a backup linebacker. He requested a trade this afternoon. Bengals are looking to go with more athletic guys that can go out there and make plays, and they're doing that in the linebacker room right now with Barrett Carter over Logan Wilson. So I hope to God they do. If Trey's healthy and Trey's playing, I hope they put Shamir Stewart over Osai, whatever his name is, Joseph Osai. That guy is terrible. Cannot get to the quarterback whatsoever. Let the rookie Shamir go out there and make some plays. But I mean, Bengals got a chance to turn the year around with these next 2-3 weeks. So we'll talk about that here down the stretch. But game of the week prediction for this week, Mike. What do you got?
I got to double check and make sure I didn't tweak before I say this.
I'll tell you what I have. Game of the week for me, I got the Cowboys versus the Broncos. A healthy Cowboys team. High octane offense. You said they might be one of the best in the league. Broncos got a pretty damn good defense. So I think that'll be a pretty exciting game there, and I think it's a big game for Denver as well in the AFC standings.
So there's not that many good games. I'm kind of gonna go with one that I don't think anyone was gonna pick. I got Chicago Baltimore as game of the week.
That's my upset pick of the week.
What, Chicago?
No, Baltimore.
Baltimore's dogs?
They're 1-6.
Yeah, I know, but they're the favorite.
I don't think so.
They're favored by a touchdown.
Well, guess what? I'm still picking an upset of the week.
Well, you're gonna have to. But funny enough, you brought it up. That being your upset pick of the week. That
Let me make sure I'm not tweaking.
I just double checked the spread.
Game of the week prediction, yeah.
Yeah, but I think
Baltimore winning that game's an upset to me. Anyways, game of the week prediction. That's another segment.
No, I think that it's honestly going to be kind of a shootout. With how both teams have looked. I think Chicago hopefully will be able to generate a couple turnovers because I'm not a Ravens fan. My sister's husband is, and yeah.
I forgot about
Lamar.
that asshole.
Yep.
Yeah, Lamar's back. I mean, I think that's a big game for sure for Baltimore. I mean, they're 1-5.
Yeah, it's kind of got to have a game for Baltimore.
Yeah, it's a got to have it game. I look at that; they're 1-6. Like I'm still looking at that as an upset. By the way, 100%. And while we just jump onto it, that's my upset pick is Baltimore over Chicago. Chicago's 4-2.
I mean,
and Baltimore's 1-6. I get the odds and this, that, and the other. I'm looking at standings here. This is that's the way I've kind of looked at it. I don't go look at the betting odds for upset pick of the week. I pick the team that's the worst team and team that's what? Sorry, I'm texting.
No, you're good. You're good. I was gonna say, does does lightning strike twice?
What's that mean? Oh, you're thinking about picking Philly or Giants over Philly?
Well, I do think they have a good shot. I'm not gonna go with them.
Let's get a little creative here. You have the same picks.
We are getting creative.
He's picking the other New York
team. Give me the Jets.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, not happening.
Give me the Jets. It's the most Bengal thing to do to go in, beat Pittsburgh at home, and then you go and lose to the Jets and give them their first win, and your season is over. And just like that, you'll be on the pod. You're going to have your gripe sesh next week. Everyone, in the chat, you're not going to be happy about it, and I don't care. The Jets are going to get the job done with Tyrod Taylor at quarterback, and they're going to go in right into Paycor, and they're going to win the game. Joe's going to turn the ball over.
So no Garrett Wilson. An offense that had -10 passing yards last week, and you're going to say that was against Carolina last week.
It
was 2 weeks ago. You're right. It was 2 weeks ago. I don't know. I think that team's in shambles. And you're right. It's such a Bengals game to lose. It's the Bengal way. Okay, it's you're not wrong. I was cheering for the Jets because I was like, don't come into Paycor with not a win because we'll give it to you. But
and here he comes, Justin Fields on the bench. Bring him in for a couple Wildcat plays, maybe. But let Tyrod Taylor go out there, sling the ball around. Rookie tight end Mason Taylor at LSU, primed for a big game. You saw what the tight ends did against the Bengals in that game on Thursday night. They can't cover them for shit.
So how are you gonna stop the Bengals?
How are you gonna stop the Bengals? Hey, one-on-one.
Sauce?
Best on best.
So, you think Sauce is best on best? That cat, you're hiding out of frame.
Sucks.
He's been terrible.
He's been horrible this year.
But start bench. Looks like I'm the only one who filled it out for the week. I'm starting Zay Flowers. Going up, healthy Lamar. Offense getting back in healthy. Give me Lamar. And then, I'm not going to lie, I'm picking the Brownies. That could be my upset. I'm picking the Browns over the Patriots, too. I think the Browns get a win. I think Drake May's finally playing an elite level defense. I think he'll struggle a bit. So I got the Browns defense locking down the Patriots offense and kind of slowing that train down a little bit. See a little adversity there in New England.
Uh, I forgot to text mine. That's on me. But my start of the week is, he's had a quiet past couple of weeks, but it's going to be Roma Dunze against that Baltimore secondary. I mean, they've looked just as bad, if not worse, than the Cowboys secondary, and I mean, I think he's primed for another big game. I think Ben Johnson will do a good job at getting his star receiver more
I just
involved
don't
into the game.
I don't see a way that Chicago wins this football game.
I think that you don't
this,
have to win. You don't have to win to have a good fantasy game.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Guess what? You're saying you don't see them winning, so they're going to be airing the ball out.
Who's your bench?
My bench this week, it's a guy that just went off last week. Do not start Devonta Smith. Drew Phillips is going to have that boy locked up.
And the New York delusion is back.
Drew Phillips did a good job against him in the first time we played against him.
Yeah, that's when that's when Philly was handing the ball off, trying to get Saquon a legacy game. Last week they started airing that thing out. And I think if Philly can air the ball out and throw it, opens up the run game, I think they're a really good football team. But I got them smoking the Giants.
We'll see. Lightning strikes twice sometimes.
Week 6 game predictions. So we're going to jump on over. Leading us off with the Bengals versus the Jets. We already know what way Mike's going. You just said you
know which way you're going. Yeah, we know which way you're going, so like.
Yeah, give me the Bengals.
Unless.
Nah, you're just the biggest troll in the world. Give me the Bengals. I think they keep the train rolling. I think as time gets on, Flacco's gonna get better. We're kind of seeing that over time. I mean, look at the first half of the Green Bay game versus second half, and then look what he did against Pittsburgh. And I think the defense is getting healthier. Fingers crossed. Shamir came back last week. Shamar, whatever you want to call him. And then Trey was out, and then I think Trey's playing this week. So I mean, DJ Turner's coming into his own as a cornerback. I mean, Geno Stone's having a sneaky good year. Jordan Battle's making some plays around the ball. I think we're going to see the Bengals defense get better over time.
Geno Stone having a good year?
He's having a better year than. Did you, Mike? How hard is it to cover somebody for 15 seconds?
I was going to say when he completely vacated his zone and doubled the guy on the sideline and left Pat Freiermuth wide open.
Yet again, how much time did he have in the pocket?
Pretty sure he got pressured, escaped it, and
no,
rolled out. Didn't.
It's impossible to cover people when you can't get any pressure on the quarterback. I've liked the way Geno Stone's played this year. He looks so much better this year than he did last year.
Well, yeah, because he doesn't have to guard one.
He's never guarded one.
He doesn't have to worry about Jamar Chase running across his face on a crosser. That's when he was in Baltimore. He was stinking it up.
He was in Cincinnati last year, stinking it up. That's how much you don't know football. Thank you very much.
2 years ago he was in Baltimore?
Yeah, it's when he had 10 interceptions on the year and was an all-pro when we signed him. So yet again, you don't know ball.
Don't know. I don't follow shit players. Geno Stone still sucks.
New York, Philly, we know which way we're both going.
I can't pick against them.
Saquon legacy game.
Probably, but
you're hearing A.J. Brown. 4 catches, 2 tutties, 100-something yards. They're using me, but they're not using me. He's just talking more to the media. Jalen's gonna come over there and just start airing it out to him. Sketchy's got the Bengals. Thank you, Sketchy. Mike's fading. And yeah, I'm going Philly for sure. No doubt about it. I think New York's dead. After that loss, I think they realize they're 2-5. Dable's, probably going to try to come out and coach something up, try to save his job, but
he's got to win at least 5 or 6. He's got to win 5 or 6.
I don't see that happening either.
But
Denver versus Dallas.
Listen up. I'm a Giants fan.
Mike's fading Denver.
But there ain't a team in the world that I hate more than the Denver fucking Broncos right now. I want to watch Bo Nix tear his ACL fucking center of the star. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. Give me the Cowboys. Give me them by 40. I hope Nick Benito fucking gets a concussion because fucking Javonte Williams runs his ass over. I hope that fucking Cortland Sutton gets popped by Trayvon Diggs or Logan Wilson. Be a dirty fuck. Go for his knee. Take it all out. I don't give a shit. Give me Dallas. Fuck the fucking Broncos. Sketchy, your team's a bunch of fucking pussies.
There's a crash out is. That's why we're upset Sketchy's not here. Honestly, that kind of fades my pick because I want to pick against you, but I think Dallas I don't know. I like Dallas, okay? I love George Pickens. I'm so glad he's not in Pittsburgh anymore. I loved watching his mic'd up shit, talking shit to Marshawn Lattimore. You got CD and him on the field and Ferg, and then you have a really good running back having a sneaky year. And it's a Javonte Williams revenge game. Let's not forget about that. That brother's running for 100. I'm not going to lie. I'm sticking with my pick. I'm going with Dallas over Denver.
Sorry, I had to type back to Sketchy in the chat.
I got Dallas over Denver just to make it more interesting there in the AFC because I think the AFC's playoff race is about to get pretty funky here in the next week or so. And then we're going Kansas City versus the Commandies. I'm not going to lie. I said they were back 2 weeks ago when I picked them against the Lions. You guys all faded me. Give me Kansas City. Even if Jaden was playing. I don't even care.
Oh, yeah, no.
Give me the Chiefs.
They're probably going to dog walk them by 40.
Yeah, it's I don't know if it's going to be 40. I got like 27-21. It's a primetime football game, so Monday night it'll be a good game for sure, but I think Kansas City's back, and like I said earlier, Mahomes is playing probably the best football he's played in recent years, so I think they got all their weapons back. The only thing they don't have is a run game. So Pacheco can have a good game here and there, maybe offense runs a little smoother, because, I mean, he's throwing the ball really well, I'll be honest.
I just don't think Washington's going to be able to move the football against this team. I just don't see it being close.
It's not even Kansas City's defense I'm worried about. It's their just offense. Like, the way the way that Mahomes has really kind of managed and ran that offense, even without having, Xavier Worthy and Rashid Rice for, majority of the year so far this year. I mean, Rashid's first game was last week, and then Worthy was, played a game out for a few and on it. I mean, dude, that trio, adding Travis Kelce to it, those four guys, that's a headache.
Scary.
That's a headache to try to scheme up a defense to coach against.
No, definitely, but I mean, we'll see. I hope it's a game, but I just don't see it being particularly close. I think it's just a talent diff.
And then we get to the Stink Bowl, Thursday Night Football tonight. Chargers versus Minnesota. And you know what? I never pick against Justin Herbert in front of Madison Beer. Give me the Chargers. I literally do not think. Also, just because Jettas has faded me in fantasy this year, because he doesn't have a quarterback to throw him the ball, even if he has JJ healthy, I'm not picking that Minnesota team. I don't care who's back, who's healthy, this, that, and the other. Hell, they can have Brett Favre walk out there, and I'm still not picking them.
Well, I'm fading you with this one. Give me Minnesota. I think the defense is going to do particularly well against this trash-ass quarterback. I'm not a fan of Justin Herbert. This is one thing that you will definitely learn. I despise him. I don't think he's good at football.
I'm fading you so hard. I started Quentin Johnson and Keenan Allen this week.
I have. Hold on, I'll tell you.
I also have Maserati Marv, J-Mo, and Jahmyr Gibbs on a bye, so I was kind of.
Yeah, don't act like you wanted to do that.
We didn't have much choices, but. Keenan was available on the block, so we picked him up. But I think this is a big win for the Chargers, and like I said a couple slides ago, I think the AFC's playoff standings and shit's about to get mixy these next couple weeks. We're about to see some teams that were losing start winning, teams that were winning start losing. I think it's going to get mixed in the AFC.
I just think Minnesota's defense.
They can't move. They can't move the football.
A good job.
They can't score. They cannot score. You can talk about how good their defense is. We've talked about how good the Texans' defense is. They can't win football games. If you cannot your defense can set you up for success, but they do not play complementary football at all. I would rather play with a mid defense and a mid offense than an elite defense
I,
and a fucking trash ass offense.
I'm not gonna lie. You can make the argument that that it should have been a 2-point game on that in the game against Philly because I thought what's his name, T.J. Hawkinson. I thought he caught that touchdown. And I saw also in an interview the refs on the field also said that they had it as a touchdown, but New York said that it was not a touchdown and overruled them. Therefore, they ruled it incomplete. And I think this team's competent. I think they were a couple plays away from beating the Eagles, who's one of the best teams in the NFC.
Giants beat them. Are they really that good?
Yeah, well, the Giants are one of the best teams in the NFC, also, right? Duh.
And we go to the next slide.
Hold on. We don't have the slide in, but we do need to make our picks for the Sunday night football game. It is the Packers versus the Steelers. Aaron Rodgers playing against the Packers.
I'm not gonna lie, like I said earlier, I got some teams that were winning and start losing. I got Pittsburgh losing their next couple of games. I got Green Bay in that football game. You wanted to go Green Bay till I said Green Bay. You just want to fade.
Well, no, because, bro, did you see Green Bay against a dog? You said you didn't watch any other games. Green Bay struggled really badly against a bad Arizona team. That team is not good. And Green Bay,
Arizona's been in every football game they've been in this year.
But like
Seattle, San Fran, they're 2 field goals away from having two more wins, 2 less losses. But they've been in every game this year. You can say their roster is shit, but they've literally been in every game.
I'm just saying, Green Bay just hasn't really looked like that good of a team ever since that loss came in to Cleveland. They just haven't been that dominant team that everyone thought that we were going to see after they came out the season swinging. I don't know what I got to double check. Is this game in where this game is matters to me.
Pittsburgh.
It's in Pittsburgh. It's in Pittsburgh. Give me Pittsburgh.
Okay.
I think this team's mightily missing Jaden Reed. Their wide receivers have not been great, and I just think it's kind of a bounce back spot for Pittsburgh. You kind of had a long bye. Well, a short bye, I guess you would say, short bye week. They'll be able to get healthier, and I think they bounce back.
That defense is barbecue chicken. All right, power rankings. We just got me and Mike. We got the same number 1 and number 2.
Yeah, you just got to flip them.
Nah. Lions, Colts. Like I said, I think the Chiefs are back. The Chiefs not being on your top 10 is absolutely abysmal. They're not even in your power ranking. I think the Chiefs are completely back. The Seahawks, yet again, like I said, got them top 3 in my NFC. They're better than the Packers, Eagles, Rams,
you got them top
Bucks.
2.
I'm sold on Sam Darnold. I was wrong about him too. They're a good football team. They're winning football games. They're doing what they need to do. Maybe they're not flashy, beat people by 50, but it doesn't matter when you just win football games.
You think they're a better team than the Rams?
Yeah, I think they earn the right to be above them. It's a power ranking, man. I go based off of, what you show me.
There's one glaring thing on our power rankings. Like usually we're pretty similar. But I mean, I think it's just 2 teams that we have different stock in, if I'm being honest.
Seahawks and Patriots.
Literally. Yeah, I mean, I'm all in on the Drake May hype train.
Who have they played, Mike?
Who have they beaten?
Tell me who they've beaten, and let me know if that team has an elite defense. Like when I say elite, I'm talking top 10 defense. Read off their wins.
Top 10 defense.
Read off their wins.
I'm going to do it right now, all right?
You're going to see the Saints, the Titans. You're going to see a lot of stinky poos in there. Trust me, I looked at it.
If I could find them.
Because I picked the Browns in my pick'em, or in Jake's pick'ems. I looked at New England's schedule. They haven't played nobody.
They beat Damn, they lost to the Raiders.
And that's the team you're
But-
buying stock on. Who they beat? Who they played? Week 1. Week 1. Who they play?
The Raiders.
Trash.
They lost.
Week 2.
Beat Miami.
We know what Miami is. Trash. Week 3.
Lost to Pittsburgh.
A somewhat good team. Next.
Mollywop the Panthers.
Trash team.
Beat Buffalo.
Not a good. They're a good team, but not an elite level defense. Next.
I don't know.
How do you not-
Their defense hasn't, besides the Baltimore game week 1, defense hasn't let up more than 24 points. So it's pretty good.
They haven't played nobody good.
They played,
I'll pull it up since you take too long. You don't know how to go to ESPN. Just look at their schedule.
well, I'm
But, like-
looking between 2 different teams' schedule. Buffalo I was looking at right there. But I'm just saying, like, Buffalo's D hadn't let up 24 other than week 1 to Baltimore.
I don't think they're a good team. I don't think their defense stands out. Okay, so the
Uh,
Patriots, Raiders, Dolphins, Steelers, Panthers, Bills, Saints, Titans. They played the Saints and the Titans the last 2 weeks, and they almost lost that Saints football game. They won by 6. So I
Yeah,
get it.
but that game-
They snuck out a win against the Bills, which I said they were going to do. Like, they're a good team, don't get me wrong, but, like, what defense have I named? The Raiders, Patriots, or Raiders, Dolphins, Steelers, Panthers, Bills, Saints are on the same level. Titans are the same level of this Pittsburgh team, or the Cleveland defense.
But, like, oh, okay, so you're saying, like, for their stock, like, okay, this week, whatever. But, like, look, you have their schedule up. Look at the remaining schedule. Like,
Oh, yeah, no.
there's-
They play nobody. But I'm just saying, I think this is a tough game, and I have Cleveland winning this football game. I think they give them a lot of problems.
if this game was in Cleveland, I think maybe, but I think being at home, I think they'll be able to get the job done.
Yeah, but I mean, I think I got the Patriots at my 9 spot too. I think they're a good team for sure, but I think they're going to struggle this week. But I mean, we got the Bills, we both have the Seahawks, we both have the Rams. The Broncos for me is faded. So who do you? Oh, you don't have I have the Chiefs over the Broncos. That's the only thing that's different.
Yeah.
At 11,
I just hate the Chiefs.
I mean, who likes them besides the Kansas City people? But I mean, you got to respect them. I mean, to me, they look like they're back for sure.
Also, my Bears take that I gave you guys in week 3 when I bet it, it's looking pretty good right now, 4-2.
Yeah, we'll see how they do. Caleb Williams
But-
been playing like
but-
poop lately.
I don't think so.
But I think that is that's all we got here for tonight's show here. Apologies for the delay getting up, having people call off sick last minute. Other than that, we will
Go
catch
fuck
you
yourself,
guys.
Isaac.
we will catch you guys next time, hopefully with the other 2 members here, and we can have maybe a little bit longer pod and a little bit more conversations. So,
Yes, sir.
thank
Thank
you guys.
for tuning in.
Absolutely. Have a good one. Everybody have a great night. Enjoy watching some football tonight. And Giants
Yep.
suck.